Just having a bit of a tidy up tonight. Moving units around, working out what's alright and what's not. This is the Panasonic one, which I found at the scrapyard complete. I've got the indoor unit for it and everything. Got a decent sized rotary compressor, and I think it's rated at about 17 running amps or 17 amps maximum. Pretty high current. I just did a test run and it runs fine. It's got full refrigerant charge as far as I can tell. And it's another good one. Oh, hello Harry. Yeah, you don't like that surface spray I sprayed in your web, don't you? I just saw a giant web and got the can of surface spray out. That's why. Giant black spiders. No wonder I have so many spiders around here. Every time I bring an air conditioner home it's full of spiders. And they all move on. I'll do a separate vid on that big Lennox Elite. I think it's an Elite Model 10 Lennox. Yeah, you're not happy, are you? Coming after me. I'm moving, it's still coming after me. You're a determined little bastard. See, you lost me now. Maybe that poison's making you feel a bit drunk. Yeah, run over there and die. And that Mitsubishi also owned up alright, but it's got badly damaged coils. Salt damage, there's just nothing but white oxide coming out of them. That's the one that goes with this air handler. It's only a 4 kilowatt and they've got this little in-ceiling slimline air handler. Not a bad thing. So, yeah. I'm going to test this old thing next. It's also pretty rusted and corroded out. That one there I'm not going to bother with. The damn inverter crap. Now, I forgot to do this while I had the front tyre off, but even just sitting out of the wheel well, I think 265s would look really good. Just as long as I get say a 1.5 to 2 inch lift kit, jack it up a bit so they clear and don't rub. I reckon that'd go quite well. And stick with the black wheels as well. I'll try and get some of those Sunraysia style wheels with the Land Rover pattern on them, and just go from there. Either 16 inch or 17 inch in the 265 70 series tyres. They're rated at a higher load too, so carry more weight. Make handling a bit more interesting, but oh well, it's all good. But I got that front swapped out anyway. The Discovery wheel won't work with the wheel nuts that I've got. I need Discovery wheel nuts for it to work. The alloy wheel nuts don't have enough of a taper to actually bear on the taper in the centre. You can see where they've been rubbing there. I did try and put it on, but nah, it's no good. So until I get some Discovery wheel nuts I can't put this on the front and continue running things over. I don't want to destroy that good tyre that's on there now. I want to keep that as the permanent spare and just replace the other 4 when I get some good used ones. The rest of those are pretty much trash anyway. Oh well, that'll do for now on this one. I know it's running right. Got to get around to sorting out all the other little problems and start getting it on the road. Not too bad. Just need to put a bit more air in it and that'll be right. Kill all those spiders too. The spider webs look horrible. Matty VT93 asked me about inverter welders before, and this is probably the only inverter I've ever had experience with, but this is $11,000 worth of equipment. It's a combo TIG, MIG, arc, everything. It's got full programmable settings, amps, wire feed, the lot. It's got arc length, frequency, volts, speed, you name it. Various programmable settings and jobs. Yeah, this is the other little one we use, the Trans Pocket 1500. Very good if you're walking around on site and that sort of thing. That's what you pay for when you buy them. Oops, try not to lose it. 150 amp inverter. Now this one's only used as a TIG or a stick welder. You can get spool guns for them, but that was extra money which we don't need for this portable welder. Again, just buy a decent gas regulator. You always need a good reg. G'day folks, just another afternoon of fun, plus a few other clips that I'll add on the end of this video. I've done a bit of work on the super microwave. Nothing's bolted in or fixed yet. I'm just working out component locations. Got ballast and 2 downlights for illumination inside the cabinet. Still got to find a place to mount the rack of contactors for each microwave transformer. I want to have a 3-way switch, 1, 2 and 3. Rewire all this. Got the turntable, got more fans, got the lights. That's all going to be wired into probably into this terminal strip here. There'll be a separate terminal strip or just hard wires going to the contactors. I'm going to use this old 3-phase cable, just delete one of the phases and use it as a single phase heavy power cable with a 20 amp plug on it. Should come out pretty good. Likewise, there's I think a Canon CLC 1150 or something like that, big colour photocopier at the scrapyard for me to play with. Don't know if I'll bring it home. I might just leave it there and pull a few bits out of it. I don't really have time to mess around with a 600 pound photocopier, or digital colour copier I should say. I've had a CLC series before. I think it was a 600 series Canon colour copier, and that thing was just massive. It had 60 pounds of steel flywheels on the drum spindle alone. That thing probably weighed 350 kilos. So yeah, one massive photocopier. Well, I should say digital copier. But got shit to microwave, shit to clean up and sort out. I'm just test running this one because I've sold that, and I've sold the one of the portables that I've got, so I can get rid of them. I'll get in here and just find a place for the DRO, probably put it out in the carport with the turret lathe that I'm supposed to mount it on, and yeah, get rid of that photocopier. Just got to keep clearing up floor space. That's all I do at the moment, is make floor space and play with that Toyota engine. I don't think I've even done a run video on that. Now I just googled CLC 1150 and I was pretty close on the weight. 642 pounds. That's one heavy copying system. Now, I know the finisher and everything's floating around there too. It's just a random web page deal time they call it. Doesn't list the price for it, but I'm guessing it's over $30,000 at least. It's one massive unit. What better way to finish off the afternoon than a little bit of video game. Bit of WoW. I haven't played this in a while. It's quite fun when you don't play it all the time. It gets boring after a while if you play it all day, every day like some people do. I don't know how they can do that. I just spent 4,500 gold on the master flight training, I think is what you'd call it. Where'd it go? Yeah, master riding, 315% plus the 10% yield perk for levelling the yield up, plus the achievement breaking the sound barrier. Very good. Probably the only thing I really got to spend gold on at the moment. I know it's probably not much point, but at least you can get places pretty fast. Contrary to the achievement, it isn't actually breaking the sound barrier, it's not supersonic. Although I'm sure I wish it was. I'm sure a lot of people wish it was. Fast enough though. Yep, it's like a centaur, but it's actually a cat. I'm in the Lost Kingdom of Uldum again. I don't know what this actual race is called, but yeah. A cat with 4 legs and 2 arms. Just like a centaur. Beautiful graphics around here though. They've really outdone themselves, I think. or Blizzard Entertainment. I wouldn't be playing if they hadn't put so much effort into actually making this expansion playable. And they've done quite well.